Okay, on today's Let's Play It series, I'll be playing the Ninja Warriors. And this game was released in 1987 in Japan. And it was also released in other regions as well, like North America in March of 1988. And in Europe in 1988 as well. It was developed by Taito Corporation. And in various regions, in Japan it was published by Taito. The US it was released, published by Romstar. And the European Union, it was, or in Europe, let's say, they didn't have European Union back in 1988. It was, in Europe, it was released by Electrocom or something. And this is a beat 'em up type of game. I'm gonna start the game. And when I first played this game back in 1989, it was the middle of 1989. It cost $2 to play this game. And this game had 3 CRT monitors. And the way you play this game is that it has 2 buttons. One is for attacking, which what I'm doing right now. And another one is throwing your ninja stars like that. And you could jump when you press the attack button like this. And then move to a different direction. Move up diagonally. And you could block when you hold the fire button. Or attack button. And this game was ported onto a number of home computers and home computer and home video game consoles like the Commodore Amiga series, the Commodore 64, Amstrad, CPC. I think it was released on Sega Genesis or Mega Drive. Released on Mega Drive CD or Mega CD. A ZX Spectrum. PC Engine. I remember I did play this game on the NEC Turbo Graphics or PC Engine back in I think 1990 or something like that. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good port. Never played the Amiga version, but I heard it was very good on the Amiga as well because the Amiga was a 16-bit computer system, and so was the NEC Turbo Graphics and PC Engine. That was all 16-bit. I remember seeing Ninja Warriors on the Super Nintendo. It was released in 1994. It wasn't like the arcade in any way. It was very different from the arcade. But the NEC Turbo Graphics version was true to the arcade. But it was kind of odd because the original arcade game used 3 monitors and the PC Engine version used just 1. So at the end of it, each stage there's a enemy boss. For this one there's a ninja woman or something. In the second level there's a tank or something. It's an M1A1 Abrams tank. So the dark green guys actually take more hits. The light green guys like this just take 1 hit. I think the arcade owner could set the difficulty of the game. So right now it's just on standard difficulty. Here's Ninja Girl. So this is how you take her out. You just get close to her and just start jabbing her. And this is a 2-player game. Second player is a blue ninja guy. This game wasn't impossibly difficult. Difficult was pretty reasonable. Didn't really play this game a lot back in 1988 and 89 because it just cost twice as many quarters to play this game. If I did go to the arcade and play this game, I might have just played this game like 1 or 2 times or something like that. And I'm pretty sure the arcade cabinet itself cost a lot of money because it had 3 monitors, but it was a kind of a unique experience having 3 monitors. Graphics for this game was top notch. I think this was literally the best game of 1988. And you can see that the graphics for this game is pretty good. So take this guy out, you just stand up and duck and go after him. Looks like I'm gonna have to put in another quarter. Just about everything about this game was awesome. The graphics, look at how detailed that F-16 fighter is. As for the military vehicles in this game, I guess it was this was in the 1980s. So you see a lot of stuff like M113 APCs for armored personnel carriers. You see M1A1 Abrams tanks. Stuff like that. F-16s, which was I guess a pretty available combat aircraft in the 1980s. You see Jeeps. And Jeeps were eventually replaced by Hummers or Humvees. You saw a lot of those during the first Gulf War, which was in 1991, I think. I think that rifle that guy has is maybe a M16 A1 or a A2. I'm not really sure. It looks like a A2. The A1 models were used during the Vietnam War and also in the 1970s. The official identified in the court document as Tis Wham. Final concert. Okay, this is a boss, whatever that means on that sign. Here's the last boss for this level. The way you take him out is with ninja stars. And then just close in on him. I think I have enough ninja stars to take him out. Get hit by that 50 caliber and that thing would just mess you up. Okay, now he's dead. I don't know. That tank looks like a M1 Abrams 8.2, or maybe it's a M1 with the 105mm L3A3 gun. I'm not sure. But this is not a very long game. I guess the difficulty varies depending on the setting. And I would assume that a lot of arcade owners would set it to the most difficult level or setting. Because after all, it is arcade. The point is to make as much money as possible in the shortest amount of time. So I played this game at an arcade called Space Station, which was an arcade in my local mall. They had about maybe 25 to 30 arcade machines in there, and this was one of the bigger arcade cabinets. This guy kind of looks like Freddy Krueger with his menacing claws. So if you play with 2 players, definitely easier. To take this guy out, you gotta somehow get behind them. Do that. Attacking him from the front isn't going to do much. Ninja stars do work. The audio for this game is very good. As you can hear, it just sounds fantastic, doesn't it? The graphics are also very good. You do have a time limit in this game, as you can see at the bottom. I have 226 seconds. This guy is pretty hard. That's how you get him, okay. Gotta trick him. I remember taking him out like that. Okay, just like that. There's a way you could take out enemy bosses. Just have to know the patterns. That's how a lot of video games were back in the day. I think this was a very successful arcade game because of the fact that it was ported onto so many different platforms. This game just takes a lot of quick reflexes. One of those beat 'em up games. Side-scrolling one. They still do make side-scrolling arcade-type games. If you ever played a game called Bionic Commando Rearmed, I think it was released in 2009 or 2008. It's kind of like a remake of Bionic Commando. They should make a remake of this game. That would be very cool. They did. You're not getting away. Uh-oh, a tank. Whoops, I got hit by that. Survived? No way. You'd be dead. Don't think I have enough ninja stars. Good. I think this is the boss for this level. And then you go into a manhole or something. No, he's not the boss. So in this game, you're some kind of a cyborg robot or something. Your main objective is to take out the president. The storyline of this game is this is set in the future or something, and the U.S. becomes some kind of a totalitarian country or something. Oh, You have a tank at the end also. I was fighting a tank earlier. Okay, one more hit and he's dead. Okay, good. Into the sewers. There's that Freddy Krueger hunchback guy again. Bats. Hate bats. Annoying. It just like stays with you or something. A flying rat. That's what a bat is, the flying rat. One thing I hated the most in video games was flying things like bats, being attacked by bats and birds and stuff like that. So annoying. Ninja Girl again. I gotta see how the Amiga version looks. I'm pretty sure there's a video on YouTube that shows it. Never saw it back in 1989 or anything like that. Would definitely like to see it. Since Amiga had the best graphics back in the day, back in the late 1980s. The Amiga didn't do that well in the USA. I think it did a lot better in Western Europe. I only knew one person that had the Amiga. Taito was a company that made a lot of great video games and arcade games back in the 1990s. Back in the 1980s, sorry. Not this guy again. Not this guy. They made I think they made Operation Wolf. They made a game called Gyrodyne, Tiger Heli. So many different games. And this was probably one of the best games that they made during the time, during the 1980s. This guy looks like that guy from, what you call that movie called Gladiator, 1999 or 2000. One of the characters. One of the guys that Russell Crowe was fighting. The guy from Gull, I think, kind of looks like that. His helmet and everything. Okay, good. I think this level is the White House part, the next one. No, it's White House grounds, okay. Not the inside of it. This game definitely ate up a lot of quarters. At 50 cents a pop. Probably have to spend maybe $7 to $10 to beat this game. Whoops, what is this, R2-D2 or something? With a laser? Look at how difficult this is. I'm being attacked by all these people, all these things. Having two players would definitely help. Yeah, I broke it. How do you go up this thing? Okay, there. So I'm in the White House. Going after El Presidente. Well, the president, during the time when this game was made, I think it was George H. Bush or something, who was the president. Where am I supposed to go now? Let's see. Okay, straight that way. Out this guy again. Whoops! Got hit by that big old ball. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Just stand right there at the rectangle and just move up. Smart enough to turn around. I think they got the inspiration for that droid from Star Wars. It looks exactly like R2-D2, or almost like it. And R2-D2 was a 1980s icon, I guess. Okay, I can't go through it. It's a wall. Uh-oh. Damn. How am I supposed to go down this? Okay, there. Just stand like that and... Whoops. Okay. Got that guy. Fire breathing. As you can see from the art on the cabinet, it does have a very Japanese animation type of look to it, doesn't it? Or a manga look. But after all, the game was made by a Japanese company, so... I don't know if this game was based on some kind of a cartoon or a comic book or anything like that, but I know some of the games that were released in the USA from Japan, like Area 88, and Google 13 or Gogo 13, was based on comic books from Japan. You gotta time it just right to attack this guy. Okay, good. Didn't waste a whole bunch of quarters that time. Not again. There's the president. He looks like a troll, doesn't he? He doesn't look like human at all. Like he's shooting his gun at me. God, look at the difficulty here. Crazy, just being attacked everywhere. It's bad enough I'm fighting with that guy again. Having all this coming at me. The game developer really doesn't want me to win this game. But you know what? I'm gonna win anyways. I don't care. Try to take out that guy. Everything is downhill from here. If you ever saw that movie Kill Bill, there was that girl that had that ball, spike ball and chain thing. I think that's what that weapon is. Certainly wouldn't want to get hit by that. Nasty weapon, nasty. Okay, that's it. Finally. That took a lot of quarters. Damn, that guy doesn't look human. See you later, alligator. And then I think there's a nuclear weapon in that thing, in that cyborg. Blows up the White House. You won.
A revolution broke out, and everything came to an end. The troubled country seemed to be finished by the death of the wicked machines. But peace did not come, because the Ninja Warriors are the immortal murder machines.
That's a bad ending. That's definitely not a happy ending. Okay, so I'm finished here. If you have any thoughts, you could leave it in the comment section below. And thanks for watching.